Yeah.
Now, we're in a COVID situation here, as you know, and my young family is just outside the door. Justin, are they joining us audibly through this? Or
I can hear some voices, but I just thought that was your young assistant sorting out the traffic of prospects that want to beat the door down.
I just think it adds to the authenticity and integrity of our offering here, Justin.
Absolutely.
That we're all dealing with this stuff, you know.
I think that word authenticity is actually really relevant because in order to really ensure that people are being heard, you have to be able to respond to them.
Yes.
And I like your analogy that there are two parts to being heard. There's the listening and there's the responding.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just listening for the sake of working out what you're going to say next, that's not actually demonstrating a lot of authenticity that you're concerned about that person.
That's right.
So yeah, I think it's going to be, your situation there is very relevant because I think a lot of people, leaders and managers and workers are all experiencing a similar distraction levels. They're juggling. We're juggling home life with work life.
Absolutely.
And so for a leader, the situation is compounded because not only that, as we said earlier, are they supposed to look after their own situation, but they have to look after the welfare of their people. And this is going to become a big issue. Being heard can help that leader to ensure that not only are they listening, but they're taking action to respond, because part of our process is a response mechanism.
Yeah,
A series of workshops, a series of responses that ensure that when people raise particular issues, we're there to help with a response.
That's exactly right. I think the greater tragedy is that you could have a situation where someone is identified as needing support, or a particular team is identified as being more disconnected, and the manager's undertaking their best effort to make sure that that's resolved, that it's all sorted out. But they just haven't got the skill, they haven't got the support, they haven't got the bandwidth to actually make that happen. And the great thing about being heard is this is really taking something off a manager's desk. It's rather than putting something on. It's about how do you, how can we support you to make sure that you're really hearing what your team are needing from you, and you're formulating and systemically giving back to them the responses that will matter, that will make a difference. So I think that'd be a relief.
Absolutely. And there's someone in the background who definitely needs to be heard at the moment. There's a big conversation going on.
I'm the only one not being heard in this household at the minute, let me tell you. I need this service.
Well, that's the challenge of being a leader. I think we've demonstrated it right there.
Yeah, precisely it. Yeah.